It comes with two 4-megapixel cameras which have an adjustable viewing angle of 12 degrees, and this is controlled by the switch in the centre. Two omnidirectional microphones are on the front, and this comes with inbuilt background noise reduction. It is really lightweight, with it coming in at just over 375 grams, making it a very portable option if you need to move to a different room or venue. It is completely made of plastic with a USB-C connector at the bottom to connect it to your computer using the included USB-C to USB-C cable. There's also a security lock on the opposite side. There's a 1/4 inch thread on the bottom which allows it to be mounted onto tripods. We have two buttons on the front. The orangey yellow button can switch between the 120 degree field of view to 180 degrees, and this is done by holding it down for 3 seconds. As both cameras are independent, it uses video stitching technology, so the split image gets joined together. Tapping it once enables AI stage, which means that if somebody gets up and leaves the meeting, then it will auto adjust to close that field of view, so all the participants can be the centre of attention. The red button is your mute, and a light will appear above to make you aware if you are muted or not. All this is done without the need for any software to be installed. It is compatible with pretty much all popular video conferencing software, so let's get into how it actually performs. In a small room is where it is going to perform its absolute best, with the image quality looking good in both 120 and 180 degree fields of view, and that's with just natural light coming in through the window. Enabling AI stage worked well, and it closed up that field of view so we were all in the frame. It reacted well when someone left the meeting, and it pans in on the remaining two guests within a few seconds, sometimes getting extremely close. It picks up quickly when someone rejoins the meeting, and it adjusts the frame quickly with everyone shown on camera.
See, I could redo that as well.
Yeah, redo that. This is what your microphone is going to sound like in a small room. We are roughly around 8 feet away from the Totem 180. We're in a quiet room. It is quite echoey in here, but this is the kind of audio you can expect from the inbuilt microphones. We are very close now. We're roughly about 1 foot away. This is the kind of audio you can expect from the inbuilt microphones. Let's put that noise cancellation microphone to the test. So we're going to continue speaking. We have the vacuum cleaner switched on now. It is very noisy, and this is the kind of audio you can expect with the noise reduction microphone. We're going to position the vacuum cleaner much closer to the camera itself. We're going to continue speaking, and we'll see how much of that noise gets drowned out by the noise reduction microphone. Ideally, you will want to be huddled quite close to the microphones, as it sounds as though the noise cancellation eliminates some of the vocals in a larger room.
I'm using a cardboard.
Yeah, that's it. Ideally, you're not going to want to have a window behind you during calls, as you may get some of that glare come through on the camera, and if you are using AI stage, then do expect a loss in quality the more that it has to zoom in to focus on someone. Ipevo do have some software called Eyestage, which we had a quick play around with. This has some pretty nice features where you can select two sources, which for example could be another camera or your desktop screen, and create picture-in-picture or split screen modes, which can be shown in Zoom calls for example. Just make sure that you select the Ipevo Eyestage camera in your software. There's also face tracking, which should put a green box over the face of the participants, but we did have some issues using this. It wouldn't detect all the faces, and when it did detect a face, it was a race to click on it before it disappeared. There's also a mode that splits the participants into individual boxes. We can adjust the settings of the Totem 180, where we can change things like brightness and contrast and other settings like that. If there are options which can't be changed, like focus for example, then this will be greyed out. Zoom, rotation, image flip and keystone can be adjusted if required. We did test it out as though it was a normal webcam, and we were able to close that really wide field of view using the AI stage technology, although this was quite erratic, with it moving away from our face and trying to zoom in on the cupboard behind us, and any kind of movement caused it to constantly move around. You can still use the 120 or 180 field of view modes so it doesn't move around. We did try using it with a USB 3.0 converter, and it did work fine, and we didn't notice any limitations. And that is what you can expect from the Totem 180. Ipevo also have themselves some visualizers as well, and if you fancy checking one out, we have this VZR which is available on the video on screen now.